Let's see. Night gives you relief from the day. Slice and dice. A shopperia. Maybe there's something. Hack and slash. Flash the slash.
The light.
Slow down. Why would you rush in?
When you see what you want.
Well, what about being careful?
Seems that the knobs need to be aligned so the device can load its program. Listen to all that night noise. That there's Subnautica Station. Goop flounders around in there. Let's see.
Yango,
Gulpo ain't the easiest tongue, but I think he says he's happy to see a friendly face. Not too many of those around these days. Says it's good to see you again. He's Goop. You might remember him from the old days when he tried to teach you how to swim. Goop says you were always so righteous as a child, and he can still feel it, even at a distance. Goop says memories fade surprisingly fast. We are all pieces of what we remember. It's only together we can remember the story as it was. He can't tell you much as he didn't want to hear anything about it. He can't understand how someone could be so vicious, even though he knows there are reasons behind it. Goop says our memory keeps things for us and protects them until we are ready to face them again. He understands you've returned to face Lupa Lupin. That's the destiny you've been carrying within yourself all these years. He says that the catastrophe back then didn't vanquish the good in you. It's still there, as bright as when you were a child. Now the time has come for you to remember and act. Your life is your life, not the story you're told about it. He understands why you seek revenge, but he doesn't think you realize how that'll make you feel once you claimed it.
Bam! The dark wins again. Right? Right?
That's right! Think! The right thing is right there!
Oh, shut that light off, would you?
Makes me feel brighter by the second.
Don't doubt yourself. That's what light is for.
Says life on the goo is wide open. You have so many choices of where to go. Some harder than others, of course. Which kind do you like? Hit the open surf then. The trouble is you can only rely on yourself, at least until you reach a new shore and make new friends. Can hardly believe the world is going to make it. Wonders what that's going to do to the goo. Thanks you for doing everything you could to de-goop the surf. Thinks the Myriad made a good match with you. You're both like sunshine on the surf. Never seen any brighter. Shine on. But hey, back to the goo. Knows yesterday is already gone. It's what you do today and tomorrow that'll move you forward. You need to set the past aside, at least for now. He can't leave the Subnautica station, as the pollution has worn down the insulation of his suit, so you must salvage enough scrap to fix up his goo glide, starting with the old wreck box outside. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the goo glide strong enough to fight the Porky Puff. You're lucky that way. There's still cargo left on the shores from before the apocalypse. His best guess is a power tanker hit a reef and went under. Your eyeballs can relax a bit. Just a few moves left. Make them count. feeling mighty low. All fired up. Don't give up now. Uppercutted. It's a fresh morning. Maybe find some breakfast. Toxanol's offshore drilling caused oily matter to spread with the rain and contaminate both the groundwater and open surf. The long-lasting effect this had on the evolution of wildlife was, as we know now, the only reason we came to exist. You need to line up the switches so they match. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. He's got the goo glide functional. You'll have a pull hook and a salvage net, but no armor and an engine strong enough to break through the thick goo further out. There are lots of valuables left behind on the surf floor that the salvage net will enable you to haul. You just need to find the right spots. Goop says Gizmo's devised a cannon for the goo glide, but instead of bullets, it flips quacks, squeaky distractions for the triple attentive porky puff, which will give you time to get yourself in position. The best way to find quacks is to talk to Gulp. He has the bearings of the SURFIPELAGO and knows where the quacks like to float. This means you'll have the privilege of visiting Gulp in the Sinky Dink. He'll be able to give you directions to where you'll find quacks. He's not sure, but the quacks are probably a leftover from a cargo surfer that went under in the olden days. The squeaky material must have made them surface when their box broke. Seemed like this night might never end. on tight. Welcome to the Surfipelago, where the horizon rests on the surfy Goop. You're poking around Pockbur, a prime village. Says the tribe Sifu sent them here to help defend against the rival tribe that's been terrorizing their village. Isn't sure how long the village will last if it continues. As if the plague ruining the land and destroying the crops wasn't enough to bring the village to its knees already. Heard that even simple things like puddle pops, surf salad, muffin grass and wild pips have become nearly impossible to grow. The Sifu asked you to help, and that's what you must do. They need your protection and help. It's a bit less black out there. Let's see. Looks like some solid wood scrap there. Shopkeeper claims you won't be able to find better. Fair trade. Smells like seaweed. Offers you extraordinary prices for you wanted. Good deal all around. The wind can get stronger here due to the surf. Has no doubt you've earned the trust and support of this village. Actions speak louder than words. You did good here. Is always willing to listen. You did good here. Says if we want to survive longer, you need to be stronger. What's the point in working out when you're all going to die? The stronger you are, the longer we'll last. Doesn't know. They don't shoot when you pull them. Says they spotted some guns flexers. Might be good for you. All you have to do is find them and lift them. A lot? Thinks you. This here is the Sinky Dink, home of Gulp, at the very least. This thing purrs like an aqua cat. Let's see. He's pretty sure he's heard of you before, although the details are maybe a little hazy. He wonders if you have something for him to drink. Guesses he does, but it's a long life in a wild world. Sometimes he's shaken, not stirred. Says you look like you've got a powerful thirst to do something in this world. Good, bad, not really sure, but it seems like you've been drinking in your destiny and liking the flavor. Wonders if you could take the time to help a man slake his own thirst. You'd be doing him a liquid solid. You're a do-gooder, so you know you want to. Either way, he hopes you find a way to wet your whistle before the world comes to an awful dry end and leaves us all thirsting for more. Says life's like a mystery drink. Sometimes it's amazing, and sometimes it's awful. But either way, you can't stop drinking till you're dead.
daunen nicht bleiben.
Sure, that's the point. But you can't stop trying new ones, or life gets dull.
Daar duizenden.
Wants to raise a glass to you getting the world fixed up a bit.
Kan man ook gillen.
Respects how you always try to help, no matter that the world's fate is hard to swallow.
Nee, lang. Har det upp.
Sees why you joined up with the myriad. They like a peaceful drink, just like you.
Han den mila I kurang. Har det upp.
Says he sells them drinks. They mostly suck them down on their own.
I mittis beridi.
But who cares about them?
I mittis beridi. Goda vägen.
Says you'd be as bummed out as him if you came for the hot stuff. The glugmocker, Nimhimbibble, and his favourite radium syrup. That one's even more intoxicating now, aged in truck tankers and all.
Garvangen upp. Det rätt. Kan man nog gilalan.
Without a drink, and radium syrup especially, he can't move, much less think, as the power of his mind is directly proportioned to the quantity of syrup he swigs. That's why he's called Gulp.
Hubunga människa.
The drink helps him forget the state the world is in, but it only lasts until tomorrow. The world is still doomed, even if the sun goes up.
Saying say det gilles. Utumgeidig.
It makes most dumber, but that's his special burden to bear.
Sering säger det gilles.
He wants you to know he has other interests too. He's the SURFIPELAGO's self-proclaimed ornithologist, for example.
Gavangeluba. Hubunga människa.
There are other ways than a cold drink to relieve stress, even in these dark times, and, fortunately for you, he can help.
Gavangeluba. Baudukum nära väide. Akuringa lugin bambaduran.
Watching Pippi's flap is calming, but better yet are the ones you can look at and touch, like quacks. Squeezing them is a great way to relax.
Kan man nog gillen.
They're better at floating than flapping, so you should be able to net a few without growing yourself a pair of wings. Someone has to end this plague before it's too late. The Quack Hollow. It's just lonely. Ready to live at your own speed. This story needs a hero. The right key could open this. You can make something from that. The plague that's ruining the land needs to be stopped. Ooh-wee, that's biohazard. You need to line up the switches so they match. Bristles, good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. It's a fine ride. sneak up on you. That's enough quacks to sustain the Googlide flipper with infinite ammunition. Goop says he was there when the Porky Puff took Out-of-Date's leg, so this World Eater has made it personal. After that, Out-of-Date started using his head instead of his legs and came up with the plan on how to best make a stand against the World Eaters, and it wasn't by foot. That's how he got tasked with rebuilding the Googlide. He seems happy to talk. Thinks it's a good day and is happy you're a part of it. Never seen the Eastern World Eater. Lucky. Says you're well. He seems happy to talk. Says you should take it easy. There's no time to look back. Too busy moving on. See that e-waste? You could use that for sure. It's a rare sight. Treasure it. Wildlife here is teetering on the brink of extinction. We all are. The meat eater again. Nothing seems to satiate his hunger. The gnat is done for unless you intervene. Close encounter. Doesn't riding a beast like this feel good? This is a quarrel spot. So many wars have been fought over this patch of dirt. Waste. History is nothing but a series of stories. See that broken boat over there? Looks like it still floats. You can see so much farther in the light. Only through your inner conflict you're held accountable for your actions. Is grateful you chose that. You can't be good without doing.
There's a bright day coming!
Hey, that's going to get you burned.
The only one getting burned around here is you.
That stings.
Ah, plastic scrap like that always comes in handy. got a jet. It's the Porky-Puff nibbling bug. It took quite a liking to the crunchy stuff after munching down Out-of-Date's leg. Hook the boom ball and tow it beneath the puff. Unleash the quacks. Ain't that cute? A two-bit playing with quacks. Can you feel it? It's the brisk wind of change. Don't let this opportunity slide. He thanks you for dealing with another World Eater. You're halfway there. He's got word Out of Date spotted Lupin and has a feeling your time has come. He hopes you're up for it.
Dari genkin ala tumpa.
Even though you're good-hearted, you shouldn't miss this opportunity to confront the predator.
Gela wala klik klik era wach.
Just head back to the foot of the tree. Fingers crossed Lupa Lupin will stay put until you're there. Got word you found the greatest glider of all, an Ark, and it's all good to go. Figures it must. What a wild kind of ride it's gotta be. Funny that you found an Ark when you don't need to go anywhere in it. The world's still going to be here. Proud of you for thinking about helping before escaping, either way.
So, what we have here is an opportunity to help your next. There's a secret.
Why? You don't need anyone else but yourself and me, of course, but I'm a part of you, so that doesn't count.
If you want to go quickly, go alone. If you want to go further, go together. The only one we'd want to get away quick.
But you know you can't go on without me. Even...
Feels thrilled. Goop knows he's repeating himself, but can't help talking to you. Has plenty to do.